with Coach Abell before the game. Coach said because they are still without their starting quarterback, this has been essential to have a bye week this week. Give their backup all of the reps with the #1 offense, something he typically doesn't do all season long. So they have really focused on more reps, more reads, so he can really hit the ground running here today early in this game. Back to you.
We'll see how they react. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Roadrunners offense will have the opening possession of the game. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. He was sacked 4 times and threw a couple of interceptions last time out. Making the adjustment on the play. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Turns it upfield. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Keeps it and gets the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hard running there. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Defense looks as if it's coming. He'll try to get to the marker himself. There's some room. Maybe a touchdown-saving stop gets him out of bounds at the 5. 1st and goal coming up. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with the speed.
They'll run the screen. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The run inside. It's Browning. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. 2nd down to the air. Gets rid of it. Right side, it's Rice. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Inside the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He's got enough. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Got his man to the left. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And it's the Roadrunners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for the edge. Pulls it on the option. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. The fake wants to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. The 49ers send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Drops back on 1st down. Buying time to his right. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Lots of room to run. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes a grab. There he goes. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Calls his own number. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback keeps it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Right back to it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He gets a block. He's going to get loose. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Moving out to the right. Going deep to the corner. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. There is a flag on the play. Now, this is on the defense. It might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Doing damage on the ground as he runs. To the 11-yard line.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Using his feet. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. The Roadrunners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? A run for the quarterback. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. This quarterback part of their running game. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
A snap wants to throw to start this drive. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Unloads it left. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Browning. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. He's past the sticks. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll send the back in motion. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rush is on. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Couldn't set his feet.
Defensive coordinators draw up all these blitzes, and then you got a guy like that, and he just can roll, and he can get out of things. He's a magician, just pops out of things, makes plays. He got outside the pocket, incomplete pass, but you know what? I was still holding my breath the whole time.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Good, right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Enough to move the chains. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's looking deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Seminoles looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game inside the Alamo Dome. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
And the Roadrunners will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The 49ers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll move the tight end. They're going to test the right side with this. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Extending the play. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Hand it to the back. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it, first down and more. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the 49ers look to keep this drive humming. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Long way to go on 2nd down. On the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it. Hands it off. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It's 3rd and 5. They'll run him again. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's already put one 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Absolutely perfect. Are forced to settle for 3.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. From the gun, it's Browning. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll take it himself. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Leaves it in his belly. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Oh, pressure's coming. He's got it. Turns it on in midfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation. Beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And it's the Roadrunners with the 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the counter. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Wants to throw one first. They're all over him. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. Second and long here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got his man. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Fires on the move. Finds a man in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds. Making the adjustment. Hits inside, it's Browning. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the fourth quarter now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To give as they work on that clock.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just getting the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see.